Welcome to my YouTube channel Sacred Script Unveiled. Today we are focusing on unveiling the story of Nimrod and the Tower of Babel. The pages of history unfurl to reveal the enigmatic figure of Nimrod, whose name resonates with both intrigue and controversy, intimately woven into the intricate tapestry of the legendary Tower of Babel. As time's sands continue to shift, let us embark on an expedition through the ages, venturing to decode the labyrinthine nature of Nimrod, a descendant of Noah's lineage through Cush, standing not only as a scion but as the mastermind behind the grandeur of the tower's conception. Within the confines of Genesis, Nimrod's presence is ephemeral, barely etching a glimpse into his character. These scant verses paint him as a valiant warrior, tracing his lineage back to Cush and Noah, a lineage that merely scratches the surface of his enigmatic persona. The true contours of Nimrod's existence take shape as we delve deeper into a mosaic woven from biblical and extra-biblical narratives, all while guided by the astute insights of Flavius Josephus, a historian who walked alongside the shadows of Jesus. Nimrod, his name resonating in the cadence of Nimrod in Hebrew, Nimrod in Aramaic, and Nimrud in Arabic, strides onto the stage in the narratives of Genesis and Chronicles. These sacred pages bring to life a figure whose might and influence surpass the role of a mere warrior. The footprints he left traverse through ancient realms, Babel, Akkad, Kauna, ultimately culminating in the foundation of cities like Nineveh, Rehoboth-ir, Kawa, and Rezin, each bearing the indelible mark of his legacy. In the Chronicles, the significance of Nimrod unfolds against a prophetic backdrop. Here, he stands as a harbinger of tranquility amidst chaos, a beacon of hope in times of adversity, a sovereign influencing the destinies of kingdoms. Rooted in the lineage of Cush, Nimrod's dominion unfolds across the annals of Sumerian history, transcending the boundaries of time and geography. And then there is the saga of the Tower of Babel, an audacious endeavor that shaped history's course, birthing linguistic diversity, and punctuating the limits of human ambition. Flavius Josephus, ancient historian, introduces a perspective to Nimrod's narrative. He contends that Nimrod was the architect of the tower, a rebel forging his own path in defiance of divine authority. This viewpoint resonates through the corridors of the Talmud and echoes in the musings of interpreters like Philo and Yakin. Nimrod's identity, captured in the cryptic phrase, "a mighty hunter before the Lord," offers a dual interpretation, hinting at either homage or rebellion against the divine. Venturing beyond the confines of scriptural boundaries, the Epic of Gilgamesh emerges as a tantalizing tangent. This ancient narrative weaves a tale of Gilgamesh, a mirror image of Nimrod, existing as both hero and despot, an uncanny resemblance that amplifies the complexity of Nimrod's legacy. Could there be an intricate thread weaving these stories together? A hidden connection that spans the expanse of history? In this narrative quilt, Abraham enters as a distant echo, a bridge connecting generations and spanning the gap between Nimrod's era and his own. The river of time, marked by the longevity of lifespans, provides Nimrod a unique perspective, a figure whose shadow stretches across epochs, possibly even casting a gaze upon Abraham's journey. As the echoes of Nimrod's legacy reverberate across the ages, they intertwine with the sacred verses of Genesis and Chronicles. His story, enhanced by Flavius Josephus' sagacity, illuminated by the interpretations of the Talmud, and resonating through the cadences of the Epic of Gilgamesh, challenges us to unveil the enigma he embodies. Through the panoramic scope of history, Nimrod beckons us to embark on a journey of exploration, a voyage that transcends the confines of time and geography, capturing the essence of a man whose legacy echoes through the corridors of eternity. Genesis 10 verses 8 to 12, Cush also fathered Nimrod. He was the first on earth to be a mighty man. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. From that land he went into Assyria and built Nineveh, Rehoboth-ir, Calah, and Rezin between Nineveh and Calah, that is the great city. 1 Chronicles 1 verse 10, Cush fathered Nimrod. He was the first on earth to be a mighty man. Micah 5 verse 5, and he shall be their peace. When the Assyrian comes into our land and treads in our palaces, then we will raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 princes of men. Antiquities of the Jews, Book 1, Chapter 4, Nimrod also said that he would be revenged on God if he should have a mind to drown the world again, for that he would build a tower too high for the waters to be able to reach, and that he would avenge himself on God for destroying their forefathers. The story of Nimrod and the Tower of Babel continues to be a captivating tale that bridges the gap between myth and history. As scholars painstakingly piece together the fragments of ancient accounts, they inch closer to understanding the motivations, aspirations, and cultural context that drove the creation of this colossal edifice. Whether Nimrod was a real historical figure, a composite of various leaders, or a symbolic representation, the quest to unravel his enigma reflects humanity's insatiable curiosity about its own past and the remarkable feats of engineering and ambition that have shaped its trajectory.